just exploded. Tomorrow night we got, there you go. Don't ever disrespect. When I say they coming, they coming. Don't ever disrespect. Weezy!
Yo!
Yo, is it true this is your first time on IG Live?
Yeah, that's what this is?
Hey, yo, this is the Fat Joe Show, Weez.
That's what I thought it was. I ain't know nothing about it.
No, it's the Fat Joe Show.
I'm on the Fat Joe Show. That's the first time I'm on the Fat Joe Show. I don't even know if I'm even on IG Live.
Oh man, shout out to Diddy on the check-in. Diddy done flood the crib with the Ciroc shit, so I'm drinking the Ciroc.
I see the shoe behind you.
Oh, I always got, that's like you with the skateboards. Me with the sneakers. I'm always, Yo, Weez, they be laughing at my sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
First thing I asked you, when you was on my show, first thing I asked you about was the sneakers.
Yo, listen, thanks for having me on there. Yo, Weez, let me ask you a question, right? You started New Orleans. When did you get on? Like, what age were you when you got
on? I was 10. I was 10 I was 8 when I started writing. I was 8 when I started rapping. Then I met Stunning when I was 11.
Fuck, since 11 years old. So the world know Weezy since 11 years old.
11. That's when Stunning them had Cash Money was just a local record company at the time in New Orleans, and banging through the South at the time. And so I was 11. I lied, told him I was 12 till it was time to sign a contract. He found out my real age, and I thought 1 year older. I thought 1 year older made such a difference. But then I put out my first solo album when I was 14, and after that everything was history. Thank God.
I think I met you when you couldn't get in the club, and Cash Money was in the club, and you was in the tour bus. I think the first time I met you, you couldn't even get in the club. You was like 13, 14.
Yeah, I wasn't even tripping though, cause everybody, all my fans, anybody who knew me at the time, who knew anything about me at the time, I was more attracted to my younger fans anyway. So even at that time, I would have people that's going into the clubs, still coming with their younger sisters, shit like that, still just to see me. So I still got my fans was popping, even though everybody in the club doing their thing. You don't know what's going on that bus. All right.
The shit is right. So when you was young, I remember hearing the story that you shot yourself by mistake.
Yeah.
How old was you when that happened, Weez?
12.
And you just missed your heart by a little.
2
and
inches.
The reason I'm asking you that, because it was actually a cop who saved your life. True?
It was very true. Cop named Uncle Bob.
So he came through. He saved your life, right?
What happened was where I got shot at was the projects in my neighborhood. It was the projects in my hood. It was something like the projects. That's what it was. We didn't have a name for it though. With that said though, that was his area. That was his, that was where he worked at. He knew everybody in that area. He knew every kid in that area. Knew every parent in that area. So when he heard it come over his radio, he was just like, wait, what? What? That was that. He heard the shot. He heard the whatever the call come over his radio. So he was off duty. He took it upon himself to just come to he took it. Since he knew the area so well, he was like he wanted to see who the hell it was. So he took it upon himself to come through. And when he came through, he noticed I was still on the floor bleeding, and he noticed the cops was checking the house and rambling through the house. And he took real pride, and he was real upset in the fact that a young kid was still on the floor with a hole in his chest, and the cops jumping all over me, just going to look through the house. So he took it upon himself to pick me up, put me in his arms. He screamed at somebody to come drive the cop car. They drove the car. He sat in the back seat with me. He held me in his arms. He busted through the hospital doors. He made sure there was no waiting. He put me straight into the emergency room. They patched me up, and he made sure I lived. Once he knew I was good, he left. I met him years later in like a restaurant.
God
he would
bless
not even let me pay for his dinner, man.
That's crazy. He was just an honest person, a loyal person. And I asked you that, right? And me, I got a similar story. Of course, I could tell you about all the cop harassment, but one day I was visiting my mother in the projects, and my son choked. Okay. He was just a baby. And so I'm running out the building. And if I think about it now, the nearest hospital was 10 minutes away. He would have died while I was driving him. So a cop car just had pulled up, and the lady cop jumped out and said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "My son is choking." Yeah. So she did the little Heimlich, and she saved his life. See? Right? And that's no bullshit.
God bless her. God bless her.
And years later, I met her in the restaurant, and she said, "You know who I am?" And I said, "Who?" She said, "I'm the lady cop that saved your son's life." And I was like, "Oh my God." So you can't make this up.
Man, I was like, let's do it.
Hey, yo, Weez, I seen you. You probably got the smoothest, slick talk. I see you. You're so witty with your slick. When somebody get on your nerves, I see you hit them with a bar, and you always got the smile at the end of the shit. Your shit is like, I was like, oh my God, Weezy, on one right now. They see the motherfucking diamonds and shit. You be like, yeah. I be like, oh no. We gotta stay away. That boy, hey yo, you always kill him with the smile, Weez.
I get that from my mama, man. I get that from my mama. She used to punish me and smile right after that. She told me that's exactly how she used to do it. That's exactly how she used to do it. You think everything all good. You thought you did. You thought you got away with it. She smiled right after and said, "Yeah, you know your ass punished, right? Yeah, you know you ain't playing that game for 2 weeks. Yeah, you like,
yeah, I see motherfuckers get on your nerve and you hit them with the such and such and smile at them. And I'm like, yo, yo, Weezy, on one right now, boy.
I would tell you the real reason, bro. When I first got this the same girl I had since I was 15, literally the same one. When I first got it, bro, I think it was my baby mama Sarah, bro. We had an argument when I first, probably the second day I had got him, bro. We had an argument, and I smiled in her face after she said something. I smiled. She smacked me so fucking hard, and I said, "What you smacked me for?" She said, "Cause you think you look good." I said, "These bitches must look real good."
Yo, Weez, it's hard, man. Yo, Weez. Yo, Weez, it's hard, man. I mean, you know, I just feel like you're a rock star, man. You I just called you the Michael Jackson of our era, of our time. And
that's love, Joe.
And you just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell these people. What I can say, right? What I can say is, I tell people all the time, Lil Wayne the most loyal, one of the most humble, one of the best friends I have, and one of the most intelligent people I know. So don't get it fucked up with no dreads or no fucking tattoo. And I'm gonna tell you something you did for me. I remember that time, even though I went to jail, it was 4 months. My phone rang while I was walking into the jail, giving myself up, and it was you, like 7 in the morning. And he was like, "Yo, Joe, man, you know, hold your head, this and that." And I said, "Yo, Wayne, how did you do this?" And he said, "Just be humble, bro. Just be humble." Mm-hmm. And you was the last call, and then I had to walk in on the spot, man. And I appreciated that so much coming from you, and it helped me a lot. You know what I mean? Rather than me going in there acting like, "Yo,"
like, let me
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because that's the shit niggas hate.
Yes.
All right, yo, Weezy, I love you so much, Tucci, man. Thank you for coming up on the Fat Joe Show, the big show. We love you, my brother. Shout out to Mac Man.
I love y'all too,
everybody who made this happen.
Thank you for putting me on IG Live for the first time. Thank you.
We love you, my brother. Damn. Ari Melba on the check-in. Everybody on the check-in. This shit crazy. Yo, Ari. Eric B on the check-in. Yo, that's Lil Wayne. First time on IG Live. He didn't even know he was on IG Live. They tricked